What's up, guys? Rob here with my wife, Christy, and we wanted to make a really quick video. Actually, it might turn into a long video, but we wanted to start the video off with an update for you guys, letting you know that, well, you tell them.
I'm in remission.
So, yay. She's officially in remission. She just met with her oncologist today and got word that she is officially cancer-free. You had scans, last week sometime?
Tuesday, I believe. Tuesday or Wednesday, I went down to Moffitt, and we were able to read the results on Friday. But I officially had the appointment with her today, and I had never really asked the question yet because I kind of researched on my own that you had to do a couple clean scans before being determined cancer-free or remissive or whatever. So that was pretty cool because I asked today.
And they gave you the official.
They gave me the official.
So that is awesome. We wanted to just thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts for all the love, support, encouragement, the gifts that you guys sent us. All that stuff helped her get to where she's at. It's
For
been,
sure.
When were you diagnosed again?
It was in July, last July, 2019. So probably around this time last year, I was suspicious. And I kept telling him, I just know I have it. And he's like, no, let's not jump the gun here. And I'm like, babe, I'm telling you.
Which is a wise thing to do.
Yeah,
not
very
jump the
wise,
gun.
very wise. But it's also good to just go with your gut and make the hard appointments and just get it done. So, yeah, this time last year, we were soon to be diagnosed.
Yeah, so as everybody knows who's been following along, it's been a crazy ride. I mean, she had appointments every single day, and they were about an hour and a half from our home at Moffitt Cancer Center in Tampa, Florida, which is one of the best in the Southeast. And so she would make that trip. Thankfully, we had a whole gang of friends. Thank every single one of you for supporting her. That's beyond important.
Yes.
I attribute a lot of her ability.
Because when we say every day, it was every day for 30 days. I was doing radiation Monday through Friday, so 30 rounds. So 1 hour and a half there. Appointment was about an hour, maybe less, and then an hour and a half drive home. And we had faithful friends and servants just fill the calendar. I may have drove myself twice.
Yeah, so thank you for that. Thank you for taking care of her. I made myself available. I wish I could take her every day, but my schedule wouldn't allow for that. But I took her on the big days for the first chemo, which is an all-day event.
Every chemo, actually.
Oh, is everyone else right? Well,
when I
missed one.
did radiation, I had to have a certain chemo while doing radiation. So you made it to the first and last. And then my amazing mother-in-law came with me every other one while my mom had down at home with our children. So it was a really sweet blessing. But I just, when I went to my second round of chemo, then I preferred to have my husband by my side because we are best friends. And it is a 6-hour infusion time. So you kind of want to have someone that you can just annoy and knows how to annoy you.
Hey, wait a minute. I knew how to entertain her is what she's trying to say.
He definitely gets me, yeah.
Keep her
For
mind
sure.
busy. Help keep my mind busy knowing that she was okay. So it's been an insane ride.
Yeah.
There was moments of, I don't know, doubt, but there's a little bit of despair, there's a little bit of fear here and there.
Well, yes, because
Particularly in the beginning.
I don't discredit any cancer diagnosis, honestly. I don't care if it's even just, I don't even want to say just, because all cancer is scary and all cancer is serious and all cancer is just, it sounds so harsh. So I don't want to discredit anybody's cancer, but my cancer specifically, we were told that it was rare and aggressive. And so we hopped on, I Googled because him and I were opposite. He's
told her
like,
not to, by the
he'll be
way.
like, Google for me, give me the good news.
Yeah.
And I am like, I'm going to Google for myself and I'm going to see what's up. So he's like, don't do it. He wouldn't do it. I did it. When you Google carcinosarcoma, there's about, I don't know, a page of articles and everybody dies. So that was tough to read. but through Instagram, I believe a hashtag, this woman put me onto My Kind of Cancer Facebook page. And it was such a blessing. It was a hard reality to face, but it was such a blessing because I got to see what to expect and just walk along sisters who are going through the same kind of cancer and having success stories that aren't being available on the internet. Like the charts and the info is so outdated, and so many doctors are still not really familiar with it. My oncologist at Moffitt, one of the top 10 cancer centers in the country, has only had 5 cases. So I guess that's why, not that we're pessimistic people, pessimists. We were just trying to not get blindsided, I guess, had it spread.
Hoping for the best, preparing for the worst sort of thing, I
Sure.
guess. We never necessarily discussed death. I think maybe we had some tears right in the first day. Because obviously, just to rewind time, we're sitting in the doctor's office after the callback. Everybody knows the callback. You've heard about the callback. So you kind of already know. But when they lay it on you, it's like, your whole world's over. I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, basically the callback was like hey, we got your results. We'd like to schedule you to come in. I'm like, oh, cool. Are we talking within a few days now? Oh, okay. I know what's up.
Yeah. So that was hard to carry. I, as a husband, had to be as strong as I could. I did a lot. Actually, you probably don't know this, I did a lot of crying while she was sleeping. A lot of times she'd fall asleep is when it would hit me. I couldn't be strong anymore. So especially in the beginning, a lot of tears there. And selfishly, I just didn't want to lose my wife. I love her and been with her forever. I couldn't imagine not having her. But the other part was just didn't want her to suffer, worried about my kids and the future. We homeschool. So, I mean, it's like all these dynamics that would just be, our lives would be, I mean, anybody has a death, their lives are changed, and ours would as well. At many levels.
And as a parent, obviously you want to protect your children. And so the hardest thing you ever want to have to do is tell them their mom has cancer, and they just probably automatically think worst case scenario. So, okay. So we were hesitant to share with them at first, and it didn't last very long because we knew that we had to open up and share with them and be there for them. And friends encouraged us. I had a sister who was 1 year in remission herself, and she said, your cancer journey is their cancer journey too, and it's their testimony as well. So include them in everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was part of that too was because we knew it was like a Saturday, and we knew that Sunday morning we were going to go to church, and people were going to ask questions, and people were going to, and we're going to want to tell people as well, because we just needed that comfort and support. So we wanted them to hear from us, not through the grapevine, so to speak, because there might be some missing information. So we had a family meeting. We sat down and told them all, and they each had a unique reaction to it. One funny reaction, I guess, was Alyssa. If we're gonna,
my baby, she was so stinking sweet. So she was 7 at the time, and she was just so distraught. Like, wait, am I gonna get the cancer if I hug you?
Of course, I told her that hugging mommy helps her heal, so we kind of spun that around. But obviously, I Googled first to make sure we couldn't get it from hugging you. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, they all did good. Some, there were some tears, there were some fears.
For sure.
Band name. I'm sorry, I had to get that out. Tears for Fears.
I know.
What? Everybody wants to rule the world? Songs from the Big
I know
Chair?
the song, but yeah.
It's a music channel.
I'm too young to know the names.
Well, anyway, I got the tape at a garage sale when I was a little kid.
Hey.
Anyway, we digress.
Right on.
A little off track there. So it's been a crazy journey, and telling our kids was a hard part. But like our friend said, it was their journey. Them seeing her strength, our strength, God's faithfulness, our trust in God, God's people providing, God providing financially in lots of ways, because it's an expensive thing, cancer is. providing that support from friends. People were bringing meals. You didn't have to cook for the first month of this thing.
Yeah, when I did the chemo radiation, I didn't have to cook that whole month. And so that was really beautiful because after a 3.5 hour day of doctor and drive, I was just done. And the treatment was really harsh on me. So I spent that treatment in bed mostly every day. Yeah. That one made me the sickest.
Between that and the quarantine, I put on a few pounds, huh?
They gave me a steroid. I feel a little thick myself. Hey.
Hey, that's right. We do. That's how we do it.
We're healthy.
That's right. We're healthy. So as you can see, your hair is growing back, which is really cool.
I have eyebrows too.
Eyebrows are back.
Very pleased with those.
Yeah, eyelashes starting to grow. She had none.
Halfway. I didn't have peach fuzz. I didn't have anything. And I didn't even realize because I guess it had been a while. Mm-hmm. Probably. I think when I started the first chemo, maybe it changed my body hair. I don't know. But yeah, the second one for sure wiped me out. Lost the eyebrows, eyelashes. I was hanging on to one and three for a while.
Like a little unicorn just...
I guess it fell. It was a unicorn. That was great. Funny.
She put mascara on it one time.
I did, and it was so rough. I had to take it right off. That was
delicately, so she wouldn't lose the one eyelash.
Right, because I was trying to preserve the unicorn, save the unicorns.
Yeah. So, but she had no hair. I mean, like if you watch the video where we shave her head, which is a great video, I'll put a link. I think we call her One Punch Man in that One Punch Man.
Yeah, but no, because it kind of looked like this, but
in that video. But I mean, after you lost it,
once the chemo kicked in fully,
didn't have a single eyebrow.
And apparently my color changed too, and I didn't realize it till I go back and look at photos, and it's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Which that lovely medicine also gave me arthritis. I found out in my scan.
Yeah, she has arthritis. Mm-hmm. How old are you? 34?
I am. Am I?
33?
I'm 35.
Oh.
I had a birthday this year,
but I was giving you some credit there.
It was during quarantine, so we missed it. We're picking up next year. I'll just skip it.
So between finishing cancer, quarantine, everything. I mean, there's just so much going on. It's been insane. We're having a little bit of a breath of fresh air, or a sigh of relief, if you will, for the moment. We're able to kind of, that's behind us. I mean, you'll still have to get scans and stuff every year. Is that correct?
Well, I go back in 3 months. So 3 months, and then from there we may push it out to 4. I may push for 5 because I'm really not a fan of the overexposure to radiation. Mm-hmm. And they're still recommending a mammogram, which I think is kind of ridiculous because wouldn't the scan pick that up? But I guess apparently it doesn't. But I don't know. That'll be a different prayer request.
Yeah. So there's several more years of that before I guess you're fully...
Well, I guess for the rest of my life.
Oh, okay.
Maybe then I'll go down to annually or maybe every 2 years. I guess the whole thought process is... Mostly they probably do see cancer return, but also early detection is key for, a great outlook.
So if you were to give a person who's going through treatment some advice, and I'll follow up with some advice for a loved one, but if you can give some advice, what would you give them? What do you think the key? Obviously faith, trust in God, God's provision, God's healing. We get those things. We're going to assume those things. Practically speaking, what did you do differently?
I feel like, trusting God obviously is huge, but really and truly, I know it sounds so cliche, but it's literally to just really take each day at a time, because you can get caught up thinking about down the road or the next scan or just heavy thoughts that are going to eat up the time that you do have and that you do feel well. And so that, and when you're having a good day, embrace it or not. I mean, if you just want to lounge and veg, that's okay too, because sometimes that's healing also. Just resting, hydrate.
Resting, hydrate.
Yeah.
From my perspective, watching her, there was a whole lot of, just the day at a time. It was a moment at a time. Even she was just patient, for every moment. I never saw her get anxious or stressed out. She did at first, the first couple visits, but after a while, she just, tried to make the best of it. Vlogging helped her, kind of taking pictures and documenting the process, kind of gave her something to distract her mind. Getting to know the doctors, becoming friendly with them, joking with them. And making light of the whole situation too, not looking for sympathy everywhere she went, but just kind of having fun. She had somebody gave her a whole bunch of wigs. She was constantly answering the door with some different random old lady wig on. So that was pretty funny. No. They don't.
Do it.
Oh gosh.
I gotta do it.
I'll cut away back to you when you get back.
Bring it in.
Oh my gosh. All right.
So, I like to yard sale. And I went to this yard sale and I had my daughters with me and I
can't even take you serious.
Stop. They found all these wigs and they were like, look, mommy. And so I was like, oh my gosh, let me see. I didn't realize most of them were like silver and blonde, but there was one curly one. Hey, don't hate. Some people like this look. So there was a curly one, and the lady's like,
Golden Girl.
I'll tell you what, if you want that, you can have it for free. You've been through enough. So I loved it. I'll put a picture up. I will put a picture up, and y'all, I am fly. I look good. I'm just saying.
Pretty fly for a 90-year-old.
Right. So
she gave it to you because she didn't want it, not because.
No. Unfortunately, her aunt passed away, and she liked to collect wigs. So I left the yard sale with my free wig, little game that I bought for $1 and sold for $100, by the way. But that's another story for another day. So the wigs were just on my heart, and it was Memorial Day weekend, and I was like, Sunday afternoon, I want to go back and get the wigs and bring them to Moffett. And he's like, they're not going to be open. I'm like, let me just go see. So I went back, and they were cleaning out the garage, and I was like, hey, I wanted to buy those wigs and just bring them to my cancer center and give them away because, believe it or not, they are really quality wigs, and they're super expensive.
It's like a hot mess.
So I just wanted to bless some older woman or whatever, and she's like, I wanted them to go to a cancer patient, so I'll just give them all to you. And she loaded my car up with this box full of wigs. And I just today was able to find, because Moffett wouldn't take, I forgot about COVID. So Moffett wouldn't take them directly from me, but I found a company that cleans them and prepares them and seals them up and then ships them off to cancer patients for free. I kept this one because I do like to dress up with the kids and take them to fall festivals. And I thought maybe I want to be a crazy cat lady or something. So
I am not going anywhere with you wearing that thing.
Don't hate, bro. I like it.
Well, as long as you're happy, I'm happy.
Can we get a poll? Who wants to see Pastor Rob?
Oh my gosh. No
like
way.
a silver fox.
I'm already a silver fox.
But no, hey, y'all have fun with your cancer, okay? Because I wasn't going to waste this bald head. I've been having fun playing with the different looks. I'm not going to lie.
If we do go out wearing that, I'm calling you mom.
I'll do it. I want to do it and like go to a restaurant or go somewhere and pretend like we're fighting or something. And like, that's it. I'm out of here. And just take it off and snatch it down.
That's some imagination you got there. That never crossed my mind once.
Just make people laugh.
Gosh,
Enjoy the ride.
Yeah. So anyway, woof, that was funny. I don't even know what to say after that. Well, thank you again for all your love and support. We still have a road ahead of us, but for now, we're in a very good place. And we're glad that you guys came along on the journey with us.
For sure.
And we're glad we shared it. We were hesitant to do so in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, if just one person is encouraged, then it was worth it because that was one thing. Like, we feel really connected with you guys, and we just wanted to keep you updated along the way and bring everybody along for the ride because we both had a very bad memory of cancer, and it's kind of revived it for us a little bit because there can be hope in cancer, and we both have come to see even the worst case scenario or the most scariest thing hasn't been that scary. Right?
Nope. The one thing everybody fears, and you come face it, you face your darkest fear, you come out the other side victorious. What else can you fear.
Right, right. Because we do serve a God of miracles, and he can heal me. He can strike me. I mean, he could just, it just is what it is. That's what we believe. That's how it goes. And so it's really cool to know, like, sure, I'll do my part, and we have the doctors and the medical advancement and all that, but that at the end of the day, he is the great physician. And if he wants me to be healed, I can be healed. And so I figured he kept me here for a reason, so we just gonna do his work while I'm here.
That's right. Amen.
Hot flashes and all.
You're getting hot flash.
Can't you tell? I'm like,
So she's
Fiesta
this has
red.
forced her through menopause, early menopause. So every now and again I look over at her and she looks like she just got done jogging. She's sweating.
Chemo and radiation.
Yeah.
Get a dose of arthritis and menopause.
Yeah.
Free of charge.
Yeah.
No, actually, you pay a hefty penny for it.
Yeah. But eventually she'll be through this as well. And
Yeah, and I won't have to go through it when I'm older. So whatever, I guess there's that to look forward to, because I am a hot mess. Sometimes I can't have a conversation without crying. Like, he'll just say something and I'm just like crumble. And then I'm like, it is not you.
I
Trust
only asked
me.
you what's for dinner. Why are you crying?
It's that bad. So we'll just pick something up. Don't forget it.
Yep. We've learned to work within
Yeah.
all the symptoms, all the side effects.
But even that, like, that's okay. Cry.
it's minor.
Let it out. It's
It's minor. Yeah, I always encourage her to cry when she's crying. Just go for it. Let it go. Then we talk some more. Sometimes there's underlying things that she wanted to talk about. So anyway, thank you for being so brave and coming on here. Thank you for cracking me up with that wig that I'm going to make disappear.
Please prove him wrong. I look fly. Like, I could be a silver fox
If you guys
I want
vote
to.
that she looks good
Let
there,
him know.
I'm
Let
shutting
him
the
know.
channel down because I know you're just doing it to troll us. They're going to do that. Then you're going to wear it everywhere you go. Oh, jeez. All right, that's it. Again, thank you for
We're
being
done.
brave. Thank you for doing the cancer video that we did, the reaction. That was so much fun. If you didn't see that, check the link out there.
Yeah.
It's worth a watch. I don't
Yeah.
offer that link just for clicks. I don't need clicks.
No.
It doesn't matter to me.
And
it's one of my favorite reaction
besides
videos.
what anybody seems to think, we don't make $1 off that video. So we did not drop those ads in there. There's quite a few ads, and we
There's
don't
a
make
lot.
$1 off them.
Zilcho.
So TOP, hook us sister up.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
y'all
send
are
us a
making
check.
some bank.
Send us a check for all those views. Or a shirt, at least. Gee whiz.
Can I get a shirt?
Yeah.
Tyler? Is it Tyler? I'll hook it up.
concert tickets? Anyway,
Concert tickets. You know my boy will be teenager, you know.
yeah, you get a teenage wig, you'd be all set.
That's great. That's great.
Again, thank you guys. If you have questions, hit us up. If you need some
Yeah.
encouragement, hit us up. She loves sharing her story with people and
I do.
and talking people through the initial stages or any part of it,
Yeah.
all the fears. That's a ministry for her at this point. So yeah, again, thank you. Big hugs to you guys. Thank you for the GoFundMe. Thank you for everything. For real.
Sure, for sure.
And stay tuned. Maybe she'll do some reactions to non-cancer
I'm down.
songs.
I am down. Like, I really enjoy it. I appreciate the cancer song because it was a very sweet moment for us. But other than that, like, we are musical people. I don't listen to the lyrics so much. I like a funky beat and, whatever. But, yeah, I'd like to react with my man.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. We're not going to sell any more of the
Cancer patient
cancer patient
reacts.
react. We can do bald person reacts to hair metal.
Silver Fox reacts to...
Oh no, not the silver fox. They're gonna do the silver fox. Gage just walked in, is like
that's great.
laughing. Silver fox. She was wearing this
We're
wig
filming.
halfway through the video.
Don't be coming on my film with your
Well, you can't.
shirtless self.
Yo, if any of you guys ever decide to go skate for 8 miles, use sunblock.
There you go. Use
I'm a
sunblock.
little tomato red over here.
Word to the wise.
Gage the tomato. Oh, diesel. All right. We're ending the video now because we can go forever. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.